I always hated this senior class picture. I thought it made me look like a gay guy. Senior year is all about graduation and going off to college. There's a required graduation interview with the guidance counselor. Well, Glenn, you should be really proud of yourself. Honor roll every semester at National Honor Society, leading roles in your junior and senior class plays. You were especially good in Blithe Spirit. And you're quite the pianist, too. I heard you playing the Steinway in the auditorium at lunchtime. Deep Purple, wasn't it? Sounded really good, Glenn. What about a performance career? You just might turn out to be the next Liberace. Me? Liberace? I don't think so. I'll never be that good, and I don't want anybody thinking I'm like him. Well, you may not be that good now, but you could be. Where are you going to college, Glenn? I haven't heard you mention anything about that. I'm going to Manhattan Bible College, Manhattan, Kansas, to study for the ministry. I'll still sing in choirs and play the piano, but I committed to becoming a preacher several summers ago in church camp. I have a full scholarship from our church for my freshman year. Mother and Dad are very happy. Wow, Glenn. A preacher. Well, have a great summer, okay? So it's off to Bible college, 40 miles away in Manhattan, Kansas, to live away from home and be grown up. As a freshman, I played Deep Purple for the annual spring formal. And as a sophomore, resplendent in rented white tie and tails, I play Warsaw Concerto in a special concert for visiting prospective students and their families. I sing in the college choir, and in a mixed quartet, and in a select ensemble. I play piano in the college chapel for soloists and ensembles that want my piano accompaniments, my piano arrangements. I also get married to Barbara Jean Billings from Downs, Kansas. We've known each other since 6th grade church camp, and she wants to be a preacher's wife. Her mother died in childbirth when Barbara was 4, and her dad became an abusive alcoholic. I feel sorry for her, and I want to take her away from all of that. She made a violet dress to wear to that spring formal when I played Deep Purple. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Little Liberace married to a woman, right? Yes, that's what happened. Really. My lifestyle options list contained one item, and that's the one I chose. And I actually thought I was making a real choice. Our marriage made both the Downs and Clay Center newspapers. After a lovely June wedding in the bride's home church, First Christian in Downs, Kansas, the couple now reside in a basement apartment in Buckles' house on the Manhattan Bible College campus, where Barbara is a senior and Glenn a junior. On the outside, it's all roses and sunshine. On the inside, I'm feeling trapped. I've known since high school that I'm attracted to men instead of women. But I thought that would change once I was married. Well, it hasn't. It's worse, if anything. Even though I'm giving this husband role my desperate best, I now fantasize about more than just touching a man, even when I'm holding Barbara. Being a preacher in this church will require me to speak out against homosexuals. I can't do that if I'm guilty too. And if I don't, someone's bound to figure out that I'm a homosexual. It makes me sick to my stomach just thinking about it. I make me sick to my stomach. So I drop out of Bible college to work full-time. Barbara will finish her degree now, and I'll get mine later. My part-time bookkeeping job becomes a full-time one. But the Vietnam War is escalating, and my divinity student draft deferment evaporates the moment I'm no longer enrolled in Manhattan Bible College. My draft notice arrives within days. I make the rounds of all the military recruitment officers. Tate, my man, that's the Navy recruiter. Choice is always better than chance. So I enlist in the Navy because he says I'll probably be able to get into the Navy School of Music. Navy life is a whole new series of new adventures. I celebrate my 21st birthday in boot camp in San Diego. Barbara graduates from Manhattan Bible College while I'm in boot camp. I am still in boot camp for our first wedding anniversary. And I'm insufficiently qualified for the Navy School of Music. No music degree, no band experience, no great call for pianists in Navy bands. I think I got played, didn't I? Hi, Dad. Have Mom pick up the other phone. I have that great news you've been waiting for. Hi, Mom. Listen, I just called to say congratulations to Grandma and Grandpa Tate on the birth of your first grandchild. Patrick Eugene was born just a little while ago. He's in the nursery, and he's beautiful. Yes, Mother. Barbara's doing fine. Hello. This is Barbara. Bill. It's awfully late. What's wrong? What? Dad? What happened? I thought he was doing so much better. Bill, of course I'll come home for the funeral. Bill, it's okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry. I'll have to bring the baby with me. Glenn's in language school and can't take any leave right now. I'll call you as soon as I have my ticket booked. She leaves with Patrick the next day, and I'll be alone for the next 10 days. She'll call every morning before I leave for school and every evening around dinner time. The first night she's away, I take a walk down to the beach to allay my distaste for solitude. A number of men are walking in the area, and the opportunity for anonymous male companionship is enticing and surprising. surprisingly available. The after-dinner stroll becomes an anticipated and very satisfying routine. Toward the end of Barbara's absence, I go home with an attractive man somewhat older than me. Turns out he's an Army captain. He invites me to stay the night. He'll bring me home in time for school in the morning. Hello. Oh, hi Barbara. How are you this morning? How's Patrick? Where was I last night? I must have been out walking. I go for a walk after dinner almost every night. You called after midnight? Yeah, probably so. I walked longer and farther last night than usual. Couldn't sleep. Don't like being alone in the apartment. I made it all the way down to the beach and just walked along and listening to the waves and sitting on a park bench. I love the beach when no one else is around. So, your plane gets in around noon tomorrow, right? Of course I'll be there to pick you up. I've missed you. I'm glad things have gone so smoothly. Listen, I've got to run or I'll be late for class. I love you. See you in the morning. Okay, you need to know I did not get away with that. I think we both realized that there was nothing we could do about anything on the telephone between Downs, Kansas and Monterey, California. She was just getting ready to fly back after her dad's funeral. She brought it up when she got home. And I told her everything. Even the captain's name. You know, Glenn, I think I've always known you're gay. Your fascination with Liberace is about more than just piano playing, isn't it? But I thought that Liberace thing would go away once we were married, didn't you? Your being in the Navy now makes this awfully risky, doesn't it? And with an Army captain? Couldn't you both be court-martialed if the wrong people find out? And what about me? How can you sleep with me after you've slept with a man? How can you bring all that filth and sin home to our bedroom? Barbara, I promise you this will never happen again. And I'm sorry it happened this time. Okay, it didn't happen. I did it, if you need me to say it that way, and I'll never do it again, I promise. How do you pick up the pieces after something like that? Can you even hope to keep such a promise? Military families rarely stay in one place for very long, and after language school, I'm stationed at the National Security Agency between Baltimore and Washington, D.C. Barbara and I buy our first house. Patrick Eugene is now 4, and Cameron Duane was born 2 years ago. Barbara says she is really happy. We're members of the Glen Burnie Christian Church, where I play for worship quite often, and they invite me to present a piano concert on a Sunday evening in the summertime. Well, hello there, Glenn Tate. This is Dave Branholm. You don't know me yet, but my wife's mother heard your piano concert last Sunday, and she says without a doubt you are the music man I need for my new college. Glenn, this is a perfect opportunity for you to do something long-term and meaningful with your life. I'm starting a new Bible college. No, it's a college of evangelism in Bluefield, West Virginia, and I need a music professor. What do I have to do to have you on campus this fall for our first semester? Sir, I'm in the Navy, and how long have you been in, Glenn? Since May 1966. Well, that's 6 years already. Are you going to waste that God-given musical gift on a military career? Come on, Glenn, be honest with me here. You enlisted in the Navy just so the Army couldn't draft you for Vietnam, now didn't you? Here's the deal. I can probably get you a 6-month early out. You come to West Virginia to teach music at Bluefield College of Evangelism and to study music at Concord College and finish up that bachelor's degree. That's a whole lot closer to God's will for you than squandering yourself in the military. Hi, Dad. I got some more great news. No, Barbara's not pregnant again. I'm leaving the Navy in January to go to Bluefield, West Virginia. What do you mean? Am I ever going to finish anything? Yes, I'm finally going to finish my college degree in music, piano. I might even do a master's. Dad, I don't want a military career. I want music, piano. I want education. Okay, Dad, just listen a minute, please. The president of a new church college heard about my piano concert last summer and has called me to come teach music there. He's gotten me a 6-month early discharge from the Navy so I can join the faculty in January. There's a state college close by, and I'm transferring all my Manhattan Bible College credits there, and I'll finish up a Bachelor of Arts in Piano Performance. I have 4 years of GI education assistance. I should be able to get almost all the way to a master's on that. Dad, I will be using my gift for God. Music, remember? Piano. No, it's not preaching. But it is church music and it's training preachers. Doesn't that count for something? So,